Blimey, that appeared quicker than I thought it was going to. And this is the problem with not having the boys on with you. You got no one to tell you when you're live. You got no one to check if you're live, and also you got no one to make sure the intro goes live. Now, buoyed by confidence on Friday night of getting the show up and running, I thought, here we go. Let's knock out a quick live on a Sunday evening. But I'll be honest, thought the usual intro was probably a bit long, probably longer than the video was going to be in my mind. But so yeah, excuse the jarring one. So why are we here? Well, in my infinite wisdom, we finished this week our group watch of the Book of Boba Fett. And if you want to know what we thought of the Book of Boba Fett, then watch last Friday's show, which I think was episode 129. Should remember that sort of stuff. But that left us with a hole in our schedule, and that hole needed to be filled. And foolishly, the rest of the boys agreed that I could fill that hole. Now, I didn't want to take responsibility for picking something shit. I also didn't want to take responsibility for picking something that I really liked that the others didn't. So I thought what I'll do is I'll throw it out to you guys in our Facebook group to do a little pick for us. And before I do, thank you very much, Holly Williams. Thank you very much for letting me know that we are live. And if you just bear with me a second, I don't know what's going to happen here, but it looks like I might have a little cheeky visitor coming along. Hello.
Afternoon.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Wonderbar. Just coming to see what torment we are coming to see.
Well, it's funny you should say torment. So as I say, we put this out to viewers and to people on the Facebook groups. And I said, look, everyone chuck in a movie. And we wanted to go movie because I fancied kind of doing maybe a 1 week, hit it, talk about it. But depending on how this goes, I might do this again. But luckily for you, Mr. Lacey, who probably hasn't seen everything yet, I had a couple of minutes to kill before the stream. So what I did was, oh, bless, sorry. Before I move on, I've just got a little chat from Stu as well. He's live from his deathbed. Stu, just to let you know, death doesn't get you out of doing this group watch. This group watch is still mandatory. So whatever comes up, no matter how many fake test results you send us, you're still going to have to watch whatever comes up.
Yes.
And before I start doing a bit of visuals, Chris, anything you want to add about the sexy, exciting idea of doing a group watch that's inspired by the fans?
Yeah, there's the chance of them either giving us some sort of massive torment or something that's massively fun and weird that we're never going to pick ourselves.
I'm hoping a bit of both, if I'm honest. By the way, your picture is very strange. You are coming across very ghostly on my screen, which is, don't get me wrong, very exciting. But it's almost like someone's kind of
in the other room
thrown an ink blot at you. But don't worry about it. We can still hear you. So what are we going to do here? Well, hopefully you can see I've got a little screen here with a spinny wheel. And I'm a bit of a wrestling fan. Chris, I know you're a bit of a wrestling fan. So I named it Spin a Wheel, Make a Deal, which was nicked from Halloween Havoc 20 years ago from WCW. But also conceptually, I thought, right, just spinning it once seems a bit shit. So I'm going to use a kind of Royal Rumble rules here. And we'll spin, and every time it lands on one, that will be eliminated. And it will be last film standing will be the movie that we actually watch. So what movies do we have a option of? We have an option of The Fanatic, which stars John Travolta, as this picture's telling you. And my God, look at him in this. I think that haircut and that face says everything you need to know about this as a potential movie.
And it's directed by Fred Durst, so
it is. It's Limp Bizkit's first attempt at a movie, so that one could be one hell of a treat. Then we come in with Royal Rumble terms, what we'll probably consider a legit contender. We have Encanto, which is the latest Disney movie, I think. I think it's the last big release that they've had. And that one, I guess, actually has a chance of not being shit. So who knows on that one? Also on the wheel is 3022. This one was recommended as a science fiction film, and I know nothing about it other than this poster, and I believe I know Omar Epps from something else. I've got a feeling he was in House as one of the doctors, but other than that, a mystery to me. Then we have Old Guard, which was a very expensive Netflix vehicle, I think. I'm sure they chucked a ton of cash at this, but starring Charlize Theron and all of those actors that are around Charlize Theron, but are too small for me to be able to tell who they are. And then we have The Wrong Side of Town. I don't know what to say about this other than going back to saying love of wrestling. This stars Dave Bautista, which a lot of people know as an actor now, even more than a wrestler, and Rob Van Dam, who I just can't imagine. Well, a beautiful T-shirt, but I cannot imagine Rob Van Dam acting in a movie. So I'm secretly hoping for this one. And last but by no means least, The Hole. Not as dirty as I thought it was going to be when I Googled that earlier and got the poster up, but I kind of remember this movie a little bit, but I haven't seen it, I don't think, since the days that it came out. So there are contenders. Oh, and as Stu's pointed out in the chat, and sorry, I'm trying to do chat at the same time, but I have to keep clicking buttons to put these overlays on. I forgot to mention that Ja Rule is in it, which also is a big selling point for your big Ja Rule fans on there. So
spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
Now,
spin the wheel.
I think this might make noises when it spins. So if the people in chat could let me know if it is making noises, and if it is making noises and those noises are particularly annoying, let me know because I'll switch them off. But let's spin to see who's eliminated first. Oh, there will be no John Travolta for us. I'm relatively convinced, and you might need to wiggle a little bit, Chris, because I am hearing you, but I'm not seeing you. You are quite a scary kind of picture at the moment.
There you go. Any better?
No, but I can still hear you perfectly, which is
so
all
I
good.
can see me underneath you quite clearly.
That's where you want to be, isn't it? Now, I believe Jimmy really didn't want the Fanatic, so I think that's probably going to go down well for him. Now, second spinsies.
No Fred
Who's going
Durst.
out now? Oh yeah, no Durst. The Old Guard. Now, I'm kind of glad this one went because I have seen this, and in recent times, and spoilers, I thought it was shit, and I really didn't fancy watching it again. But again, you asked, you've got to take what you get, haven't you? So the Old Guard has gone. So we're down to a Disney 3022, The Hole, and what I think we all know as the RVD Oscar-winning vehicle. So
RVD and Big Dave.
Who's eliminated next? Oh, and Holly's in the chat as well. Quite gutted about that, Holly. I quite fancied that one. Maybe I'll stick that on the wheel next time we do this if people don't ban me from ever doing this again. But yeah, you're gone. 3 left. Sugar Daddy Marcus. He pretty much pays for my mortgage, but mate, you're gone. Omar Epps is not going. His sci-fi epic is not going to be at our watch. So we are down to a major motion picture or the RVD movie. And I'm not rigging this. I promise. This is not rigged. Which one do you want, Chris?
RVD.
Now,
wrong side.
Bearing in mind, the one that comes up is not the winner. The one that comes up is being eliminated. So when it says like blah, 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 the message that comes up, that's the one that's gone, and it's the one that's left is the one that we'll be watching. So for one last time, I'm spinning that wheel.
Spin the wheel, make the deal. Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Oh, no! Sorry, RVD, you're gone. And a little winner music. So we will be watching, and we'll be talking about it on Friday night. We'll be watching Encanto, and thanks very much to Marge for actually putting that one forward to us. And thanks for, and who knows, we might all hate it, but thanks for actually picking a movie that had a budget over £3. That's quite nice. Now, I do have an outro. I've got no idea what it is. Do you know what? I think it might actually just be another intro, but I just kind of clicked it as the outro. So before we do go, Chris, is there anything you want to say to anyone out there watching and people who'll be watching this afterwards on this fine Sunday evening?
Yeah, we're doing this again. And yeah, if we let it run for a bit longer, get more in. I think anything that's been nominated stays in the pot.
I like that. We'll keep the pot going. So, and what I will say is, if anyone, if we do it when we do it again, if anyone wants to switch out their pick, so maybe they watch something that they think should go in instead, then maybe we take it out of the pot. But yes,
Or just chuck extra ones in. Just
have
an ever-growing pot.
That spinning wheel has got a weighting system to it as well. So next time, because Marcus is our sugar daddy, I might give him a couple of discs on the wheel just to try and get him through. But are you going to be watching the Super Bowl tonight, or is it just me that's staying up till stupid o'clock to watch the Super Bowl?
Just you. I've got to be in the office at 9.
So, I've got to be in the office at 7, mate. But fuck it, I'll just go straight through. Up the Bengals is what I'll say, and thanks for tuning in. See you all later.